It's good. Hope everybody is doing all right today, in good spirits, in good health. If you're not, I hope that you can somehow find a way to work out whatever you might be going through so you can be in good spirit, good health, and all that other good stuff. Today going to be cleaning some speckled trout, and after I get them nice and cleaned up, I'm gonna fry them. Didn't catch these on video because didn't know I was gonna catch them, and with speckled trout you got to be on time, because once they start biting you got to be like rapid fire. You don't have time to grab your GoPro and float that cork and think you're gonna catch another one, because they don't hit like that. You know what I mean? Unless it's on fire, you know. But when you having a slow day and you're not catching nothing, nah, man. Nope, not I. Would not be taking that chance. Anyway, what I'm doing is scaling, taking the scales off. I use a regular scaler. Some people like to use a knife. Some people like to use a fork. And they actually have these little devices or machines, or however you want to call it, that you can, it look like a barrel, and you could just put the scale in there, and the barrel rotates electrically and takes the scales off. I'm doing it the way my grandpa showed me how to do it. Haywood Woolbright. Yeah, I know Haywood. Anyway, so take the descaler and you just work. I like to start from the tail. Some people eat the tail. I don't. My mom's, my wife, and other people that I know, they'll eat the tail. I don't. I just I just don't. But anyway, I start from the tail, then I come all the way up, get that belly right there. I like to take care of the spots that we kind of forget to do, like right here. See that right there? Sometimes people will leave that off. Not me. Not only do I sell fish, I also eat the fish that I catch, and I treat my customers the way I would treat my family and myself. You know what I mean? You don't want no scales on you. You don't want to do no extra work. You buying fish or you eating fish or whatever, you get it and you want to probably give it a nice rinse, and you shouldn't have to do too much work, because I'm going to show y'all in a few some of the work that I do where customers or myself, my family, don't have to worry about. All right, so got that taken care of. I'm gonna gut them in a minute. Stay tuned. I'm back. I'm gonna give these a rinse, quick rinse. When I'm cleaning, I just like to get my workstation right. I like to rinse these scales off, even though I'm gonna give these fish another rinse after I finish cleaning them. I don't know, I just feel like to have my hands free, not slimed up or scaled up. No, I don't use gloves when I'm cleaning. Don't have to. Like I said before, I was taught by my grandpops and my moms how to clean fish, and I never seen my grandpops wearing gloves. You know, sometimes you have to, if you have like sheep heads or anything like that, you might have to put on some gloves so you can get those big scales off. But crocus, whiting, trout like this, nah, good. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm about to clean the fish. Now keep in mind, this shouldn't, and I understand if it do, but it shouldn't gross people out. This is part of the process after the universe blesses us with fruit, with food coming straight out Mother Earth, the womb of Mother Earth, the water. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is how we do. This is how our ancestors did. You know, that's how you clean fish, just the way I clean my trout. All right. Other people, they have their own ways of cleaning trout. That's fine. You know, that's cool. Just the way I do it if I'm not doing a fillet. You know what I mean? All right. See the knife, it's nice and sharp too. All right. So, in trout, you have to have experience with cleaning trout. You can't just clean trout the first time and think you're gonna get it perfect, but you're not. Trout have, like, especially the females, they have big swim bladders, and when you clean them, you got to make sure you get all that out. You know what I mean? This is a male. At least that's what I figured out in all my years of catching trout. I really never looked it up. Probably should before I say anything. But the males, they don't have the bladder and the membrane that you actually make sure you have to pull everything out. I think just the females have that. But anyway, I like to get this the stick stuff right here that's inside this backbone. I get that out of there. It's it makes the meat taste real fishy, and you just want to get that out of there, you know. And people should know that. Like some people was telling me when they get the fish out the fish markets and stuff, all that still be in there. So when you fry your fish and you see the blood, that's why. Me, I get all of that out. And I haven't finished with this yet. All right. So this dude still look like he still got a shrimp in his mouth. He do. All right. But anyway, same thing. Cut it right down the middle. This knife is real sharp. Real sharp. But anyway, cut it down the middle. Get everything out. And I believe this is a female, because this is what I was telling you about the membrane. All of this have to come out. All right. So what I do is take my thumb and I just gently pull that out, almost like when you clean in a rack of ribs and the ribs got that membrane. Y'all know. Some people don't, but most people, if you checking out this channel, y'all probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, if y'all deal with outdoors and fishing and hunting. But if you don't, I hope you're learning something. You know, catch, clean your own fish. Catch, clean, and cook. Make a video. If it's something that you like to do, hey man, share it. That's exactly what I'm doing. So anyway, same thing. Go ahead and cut this head off. Cut that off right there. Cut it down the middle. Now Mr. Carey, he liked to cut his this way. You know what I'm saying? And it gives it a better presentation, and give it a nice butterfly thing. But this way is good too, and I like it because when you frying it up, all the meat be right there, right, just all together. You'll see what I'm talking about when I season these boys up and fry them. Now this is, I believe, is a male. It's not that big, the membrane. See, just still make sure all that's out. And of course, give it a scrape. You could use other things to get this out, but today I'm just old schooling it. But anyway, after you get all of that out, you know, I pretty much just cut it right down here. I cut it straight down the middle, all the way to the tail. Alright, see that? And then I'm going to take my water hose and I'll get all of this out right here, clean that up. Alright, again, cut that right there, and I'm going right against the backbone, almost like you filleting, but it don't have to be perfect. You just cut that joint in the middle, and the meat be very enjoyable. You don't have to worry about hitting the backbone. That wind, yo, we expecting a storm coming today in Jacksonville, Florida. The wind's supposed to be like 30 miles per hour, something like that. So if you hear some rumbling, that's exactly what it is. Alright, so again, I like to rinse off my workstation. Take my trusty hose. And this right here. There. Alright, boom. And now, take my hose again. And this is actually like the first rinse. Cause I'm gonna do another rinse when I get inside the house. I'm more thorough, but this usually does the job. But I rinse the fish off anyway. So I like to take my hands and go right into this thing right here. See that? I don't want none of that. See? I want all that nice and clean. See? There you have it. Nice, clean speckled trout. Like I said, I'll give it another rinse. But nice, clean speckled trout. All praise to the one above, Mother Earth, and providing us with this catch. You know what I mean? And for the people who don't have, you know, workstations like this, this part of the cleaning is actually easier up under the sink, because all you gotta do is run that faucet. Oh shoot, just sprayed myself. Dang, another blooper. But nah, just run that faucet right under there, you know what I'm saying? And you could take something, sometimes you could just take your thumb, or you could use the same thing I use, the scaler, and it'll do the job. Here, before I put them in the bag and take them inside the house, to actually, you know, make sure I cover everything. Like you see some membrane still be on there. Sometimes you gotta take that, that's part of the testing system, to get that off. See, try to take that off, do as much as I can from here, you know, but then I don't want to be spending a lot of time out here, especially with the storm coming. All right, the camera, something is going on. Maybe somebody can drop something in the comments, man. Every time I turn the camera on, they keep on saying card read error, you know, but it does it every once in a while when I really need it, basically. Y'all know how that go. But anyway, so got the speckled trout nice and cleaned up, ready to get seasoned and put in some hot grease. So anyway, I'm cleaning my workstation, go in the house, season these bad boys up, fry them up, enjoy them. I don't know what sides, I don't know if the wife got something planned, and I'll get with y'all then. All right, peace.